Welcome to the Simple Understanding channel. You're about to challenge yourself with 120 expert level CSCP multiple choice questions. Each of the 8 modules includes 15 questions. Every answer comes with a clear, detailed explanation, so you don't just memorize, you truly understand. If this is your first time here, check out our full CSCP playlist. We've already broken down all 8 modules of the CSCP curriculum, simply and clearly, to help you master every concept. In the video description, you'll find essential, downloadable study tools to support your CSCP journey. CSCP Study eBook, a complete guide that walks you through the APICS CSCP curriculum. It includes clear explanations, real-world applications, ideal for structured self-study. Multiple choice question bank, a full set of expert-level practice questions covering all 8 CSCP modules. Each question is paired with a detailed explanation that helps you understand why the correct answer is right and why the others aren't. Glossary of key terms, a module-by-module breakdown of CSCP terminology. This helps you reinforce your understanding of key definitions as you progress through the content. These resources are designed to help you study smarter and prepare confidently for the CSCP exam. If you find this video helpful, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's begin with Module 1, Supply Chains, Demand Management, and Forecasting. 1. Which of the following best distinguishes a supply chain's enabling flow from its primary flows? A. It involves movement of materials to production nodes. B. It supports information and financial flows among partners. C. It defines the customer order cycle. D. It includes transportation and warehousing decisions. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Enabling flows, such as information and finance, support the primary flows, materials, products, returns, but don't involve the direct physical movement of goods. 2. A product with low volume but high variability in demand would most appropriately be classified as having what type of demand pattern? A. Stable. B. Seasonal. C. Erratic. D. Lumpy. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Lumpy demand features sporadic and unpredictable ordering, common with custom or niche products. 3. In demand management, what is the primary function of constraints identification? A. To set pricing strategies. B. To prevent capacity underutilization. C. To ensure demand meets forecast accuracy metrics. D. To align demand with operational and resource limits. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Identifying constraints helps match demand to actual capacity and resource availability. 4. Which of the following most accurately explains the impact of demand signal amplification? A. It reduces variability through accurate forecasting. B. It distorts true demand, causing upstream overreaction. C. It ensures forecast disaggregation across nodes. D. It corrects safety stock misalignment. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Demand signal amplification, bullwhip effect, results in overreaction to demand changes upstream. 5. Which metric best evaluates systematic over-forecasting in time series models? A. Mean absolute deviation MAD. B. Tracking signal. C. Mean squared error MSE. D. Forecast value added FVA. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Tracking signal detects forecast bias over time, highlighting consistent over or under forecasting. 6. Which forecasting approach is most suitable for a product in the introduction stage with no historical sales data? A. Moving average. B. Regression analysis. C. Delphi method. D. Exponential smoothing. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The Delphi method uses expert opinion and is best for new products without sales history. 7. Which of the following best differentiates between make-to-order and make-to-stock strategies? A. Make-to-order uses push systems. Make-to-stock uses pull systems. B. Make-to-order requires higher safety stock levels. C. Make-to-stock fulfills demand from inventory. D. Make-to-order is used for standard items only. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Make-to-stock produces in advance based on forecast and stores inventory to meet demand. 8. Which characteristic is most likely associated with a causal forecasting model? A. Ignores external economic factors. B. Uses past sales to project future sales. C. Models relationships between demand and external drivers. D. Applies smoothing constants to recent demand data. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Causal models consider external variables like promotions or economic indicators to predict demand. 9. In the context of supply chains, strategic alignment means A. Reducing costs across departments. B. Achieving operational independence. C. Linking supply chain objectives to business goals. D. Focusing on transactional efficiencies. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Strategic alignment ensures supply chain supports company-wide goals, not just operational efficiency. 10. Which of the following is a limitation of using exponential smoothing for demand forecasting? A. It cannot model cyclical patterns. B. It requires extensive data storage. C. It introduces bias when demand is stable. D. It equally weights all observations. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Exponential smoothing handles trends and level well, but fails with seasonal or cyclical patterns unless extended. 11. What is a key risk of disaggregating a forecast without proper reconciliation? A. Overestimation of aggregate demand. B. Loss of forecast accuracy at item level. C. Duplication of customer segments. D. Misalignment between actuals and supply response. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Without reconciling disaggregated forecasts, the supply plan may not match real demand, causing planning failures. 12. Which demand management collaboration method involves mutual commitment to shared forecast accuracy? A. Push-pull optimization. B. CPFR. C. Lean replenishment. D. Decoupling point revision. Correct answer, B. Explanation. CPFR, collaborative planning, forecasting, and replenishment, promotes shared planning and data transparency. 13. How does product lifecycle affect forecasting method selection? A. Growth phase favors stable demand methods. B. Decline phase requires causal models. C. Mature phase supports historical-based methods. D. Introduction phase eliminates need for forecasts. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Historical demand is more reliable in the mature phase, enabling effective use of quantitative forecasting. 14. Which strategy best reduces lead time variability in a make-to-stock environment? A. Flexible pricing. B. Safety time buffering. C. Moving average forecasting. D. Order batching. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Safety time absorbs variability by building in buffer time to account for delays. 15. Which element is not a core supply chain flow? A. Information flow. B. Product flow. C. Energy flow. D. Financial flow. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Core supply chain flows include materials, information, and money. Energy flow is not recognized as a standard flow. Let's begin with Module 2, Global Supply Chain Networks. 1. Which of the following best represents a trade-off in a centralized supply chain network design? A. Lower economies of scale versus increased customization. B. Higher transportation cost versus lower inventory cost. C. Faster local delivery versus fragmented visibility. D. Greater supplier diversification versus increased cycle time. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Centralized supply chains typically benefit from lower inventory levels, but incur higher transportation costs due to fewer, more distant distribution centers. 2. What is the primary risk in global outsourcing that supply chain design must mitigate? A. Reduced innovation velocity. B. Loss of strategic control over intellectual property. C. Complexity in internal process mapping. D. Unscalable workforce performance metrics. Correct answer, B. Explanation. A major concern in global outsourcing is the potential loss of IP control and oversight of sensitive business processes. 3. Which model would best optimize a network focused on service-level consistency across global markets? A. Total delivered cost model. B. Multi-echelon inventory optimization. C. Network throughput model. D. Total cost of ownership model. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Multi-echelon inventory optimization balances inventory across multiple locations to ensure consistent service levels globally. 4. Which of the following most clearly distinguishes insourcing from outsourcing? A. Insourcing always involves external vendors. B. Outsourcing is based on in-house automation. C. Insourcing maintains direct control over execution. D. Outsourcing increases fixed asset turnover. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Insourcing retains operational control within the organization, unlike outsourcing, which shifts execution externally. 5. Which structure is more likely to enhance responsiveness in volatile markets? A. Decentralized network with regional fulfillment. B. Centralized network with global inventory pooling. C. Make-to-order with vertical integration. D. Mixed model assembly with centralized governance. Correct answer, A. Explanation. A decentralized network positions inventory closer to demand, improving responsiveness to market shifts. 6. An end-to-end digital integration, which data transmission method offers the lowest latency? A. Batch file transfer. B. Scheduled flat file upload. C. Asynchronous event streaming. D. Real-time API integration. Correct answer, D. Explanation. APIs allow systems to exchange data instantly, enabling real-time decisions and reducing information delays. 7. Which feature of a control tower enables early detection of supply disruption? A. Data lake storage architecture. B. Real-time event monitoring and alerting. C. EDI batch reconciliation process. D. Latency filters on aggregated dashboards. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Control towers leverage real-time alerts to spot and act on disruptions quickly, preventing downstream issues. 8. What is the primary drawback of fragmented data visibility across a global network? A. Excessive real-time data overload. B. Increased shipment costs due to route inefficiencies. C. Delayed decision-making and reduced traceability. D. High volume of data entry duplication. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Without integrated data visibility, companies struggle to act quickly, especially in global disruptions or compliance events. 9. Which technology most directly enables automated data exchange between partners using predefined document formats? A. Blockchain ledger. B. API gateway. C. Internet of Things, IoT. D. Electronic Data Interchange, EDI. Correct answer, D. Explanation. EDI standardizes business document formats for automated exchange between systems, supporting long-established partner integration. 10. In the SCORE model, which metric would most effectively evaluate order fulfillment performance? A. Cash-to-cash cycle time. B. Order cycle time. C. Perfect order rate. D. Forecast accuracy. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Perfect order rate evaluates completeness, accuracy, and timeliness, providing a comprehensive view of fulfillment quality. 11. What is a leading indicator for future inventory shortages? A. Low inventory turnover ratio. B. Increasing backorder rate. C. High order-to-cash cycle time. D. Frequent on-time delivery misses. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Rising backorder levels indicate inability to fulfill demand, forecasting likely stockouts ahead. 12. Which balanced scorecard perspective would track supplier defect rates and supplier lead time consistency? A. Customer. B. Financial. C. Internal process. D. Learning and growth. Correct answer, C. Explanation. These metrics fall under internal processes, focused on improving quality and efficiency of operations. 13. Which benchmarking type is most useful when comparing internal functional performance across global facilities? A. Competitive benchmarking. B. Strategic benchmarking. C. Internal benchmarking. D. Functional benchmarking. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Internal benchmarking helps evaluate performance between locations within the same organization for standardization or best practice transfer. 14. What is the main role of data governance in global supply chain metrics? A. Securing databases from cyber threats. B. Minimizing cloud storage costs. C. Ensuring data consistency and integrity in reports. D. Enabling real-time dashboards across partners. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Data governance ensures that the data used for decision-making and performance tracking is accurate, standardized, and reliable. 15. Which metric best reflects the balance between supply availability and demand fulfillment speed? A. Inventory turns. B. On-time in full, OTIF. C. Total landed cost. D. Supplier lead time. Correct answer, B. Explanation. OTIF assesses whether deliveries meet both timing and quantity expectations, indicating alignment between supply and demand. Let's begin with Module 3, Sourcing Products and Services. 1. Which sourcing approach provides the highest responsiveness to real-time consumption variability? A. Forecast-driven replenishment. B. Long-term blanket contracting. C. Consumption-driven sourcing. D. Annual budgeted procurement. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Consumption-driven sourcing adapts directly to actual use patterns, improving responsiveness and reducing overstock. 2. What is a potential drawback of prioritizing cost optimization over supply continuity in tactical sourcing? A. Reduced inventory visibility. B. Longer product life cycles. C. Higher supplier switching costs. D. Increased supply risk exposure. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Cost-driven sourcing may reduce redundancy or reliability, increasing exposure to disruptions. 3. Which strategy best fits sourcing for routine items in the Kraljic matrix? A. Multi-sourcing for supply continuity. B. TCO analysis and SLA contracts. C. Automated procurement systems. D. Joint venture agreements. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Routine items benefit from automation due to their low strategic impact and transaction frequency. 4. Which condition typically applies to bottleneck items in portfolio analysis? A. High cost leverage, many suppliers. B. Low business impact, low supply risk. C. High supply risk, few qualified suppliers. D. High standardization, low switching cost. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Bottleneck items carry high risk due to limited supply options, requiring mitigation strategies. 5. Which design principle improves sourcing flexibility through interchangeable subcomponents? A. Design for assembly. B. Modular design. C. Lean design. D. Vertical integration. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Modular design simplifies sourcing by using standardized components that can be sourced from multiple vendors. 6. What is the main benefit of involving suppliers early in the product design process? A. Increased supplier bargaining power. B. Longer prototype development cycles. C. Higher design-related inventory buffers. D. Improved manufacturability and sourcing efficiency. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Early supplier input enhances feasibility and cost-effectiveness of sourcing and manufacturing. 7. A company chooses to redesign a product to reduce part variety. Which trade-off is most affected? A. Customization versus standardization. B. Inventory cost versus warehousing space. C. Supplier lead time versus quality control. D. Batch size versus service level. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Reducing part variety enhances standardization but limits customization options. 8. What differentiates strategic sourcing from tactical sourcing? A. Tactical sourcing includes capital investment decisions. B. Strategic sourcing focuses on long-term alignment with business goals. C. Tactical sourcing is used only in emergencies. D. Strategic sourcing handles order quantities and delivery dates. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Strategic sourcing is a long-term, proactive approach aligned with broader organizational strategies. 9. Which factor is most critical in evaluating a supplier's capacity risk? A. Number of facilities and workforce scalability. B. Total landed cost of components. C. Supplier's financial ratios. D. Previous quality audit results. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Capacity risk involve assessing the supplier's ability to scale operations during demand surges. 10. Which contract type best aligns supplier incentives with performance outcomes? A. Fixed price contract. B. Spot market purchase. C. Performance-based contract. D. Cost-plus contract. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Performance-based contracts tie payments to outcomes, promoting accountability and results. 11. In TCO analysis, which cost category is often overlooked in initial supplier evaluations? A. Unit price. B. Transportation charges. C. Inspection and rework costs. D. Tariff classifications. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Quality-related hidden costs, such as inspection and rework, can greatly impact total costs. 12. Which sourcing segmentation logic best supports managing critical components with limited suppliers? A. ABC classification based on volume only. B. Routine sourcing segmentation. C. Bottleneck category in Kraljic matrix. D. Unit cost-driven procurement. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Bottleneck classification identifies items with high supply risk that need risk mitigation and backup sourcing. 13. Which internal collaboration lever is most essential during category strategy development? A. Order tracking system integration. B. Cross-functional input from engineering and operations. C. Procurement system automation. D. Safety stock buffer calculations. Correct answer, B. Explanation: effective sourcing strategies require coordination between procurement, operations, and engineering. 14. Which of the following strengthen supplier relationships through ongoing performance tracking? A. Purchase requisition system. B. Service level agreements and scorecards. C. Annual business reviews. D. E-auctions and reverse bidding. Correct answer, B. Explanation: SLAs and scorecards create a structured feedback loop to monitor and improve supplier performance. 15. What is a disadvantage of cost-plus contract from the buyer's perspective? A. Increased risk of underdelivery. B. Reduced supplier participation. C. Lack of cost transparency. D. Little incentive for supplier cost control. Correct answer, D. Explanation: since suppliers are reimbursed for all costs, they lack motivation to control expenses, potentially inflating costs. Quick reminder: if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with anyone who may benefit. Your support really makes a difference. Let's get back to it. Let's begin with Module 4, Internal Operations and Inventory. 1. Which planning level translates aggregate demand into specific product-level plans within the planning time fence? A. Sales and Operations Planning, S&OP. B. Rough Cut Capacity Planning, RCCP. C. Master Production Schedule, MPS. D. Material Requirements Planning, MRP. Correct answer, C. Explanation: the MPS converts S&OP data into detailed time-phase production plans per product, aligning capacity and demand. 2. Which concept defines a period where no changes to orders or schedules are allowed in the planning process? A. Lead time offset. B. Planning horizon. C. Cumulative lead time. D. Demand time fence. Correct answer, D. Explanation: the demand time fence defines a firm zone in planning where schedules are frozen to maintain stability. 3. Which scheduling strategy assumes unlimited capacity and is used to generate ideal start and end dates? A. Backflushing. B. Finite scheduling. C. Infinite loading. D. Drum buffer rope. Correct answer, C. Explanation: infinite loading disregards constraints and is used for rough planning of start and end times. 4. Which method is used to evaluate whether MPS output is feasible given resource limitations? A. Load profile analysis. B. Capacity requirements planning, CRP. C. Rough cut capacity planning, RCCP. D. Input-output control. Correct answer, C. Explanation: RCCP checks high-level resource availability to validate the feasibility of the master production schedule. 5. Which dispatching rule prioritizes jobs based on the shortest processing time first? A. Earliest due date, EDD. B. First come, first served, FCFS. C. Shortest processing time, SPT. D. Critical ratio, CR. Correct answer, C. Explanation: SPT improves flow by reducing average job completion time, favoring shorter tasks first. 6. Which capacity planning technique supports day-to-day shop floor work scheduling? A. Rough cut capacity planning. B. Aggregate planning. C. Detailed capacity planning, CRP. D. Capacity cushion analysis. Correct answer, C. Explanation: CRP uses detailed routing and resource data to guide short-term scheduling and execution. 7. Which inventory type is held as a buffer against demand and lead time variability? A. Cycle stock. B. Safety stock. C. Hedge inventory. D. Pre-build inventory. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Safety stock exists to absorb unexpected shifts in demand or delays in replenishment. 8. Which inventory valuation method results in higher reported profits during periods of rising prices? A. Standard costing. B. LIFO. C. FIFO. D. Moving average. Correct answer, C. Explanation. FIFO issues older, lower-cost inventory first, lowering cost of goods sold and increasing reported profit in inflationary settings. 9. Which system triggers a replenishment when on-hand inventory falls below a predetermined threshold? A. Two-bin system. B. Min-max system. C. Reorder point system. D. ABC classification system. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Reorder point systems are triggered when inventory hits a defined minimum, ensuring timely reordering. 10. Which inventory classification approach is most useful for prioritizing cycle counting frequency? A. LIFO rotation. B. Perpetual inventory record. C. ABC classification. D. Inventory turnover ratio. Correct answer, C. Explanation. ABC classification segments inventory based on value or importance, supporting focused cycle counting. 11. Which lean principle targets overproduction, excess inventory, and waiting time is waste? A. Kaizen blitz. B. Pull scheduling. C. 7 wastes muda. D. Single-minute exchange of die. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The 7 wastes identify non-value-adding activities to eliminate, such as overproduction and excess motion. 12. Which Six Sigma tool is most effective for identifying root causes of variation in a process? A. Takt time calculator. B. Fishbone diagram. C. Kanban board. D. Anden system. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Fishbone diagrams help teams trace root causes of problems through structured cause-effect analysis. 13. Which process improvement framework uses the sequence define, measure, analyze, improve, control? A. DMAIC. B. PDCA. C. Lean A3. D. Kaizen event. Correct answer, A. Explanation. DMAIC is a Six Sigma framework guiding problem-solving and sustained process improvement through data. 14. Which performance metric reflects the number of usable units produced per input unit? A. Throughput time. B. Takt time. C. Yield. D. Inventory turnover. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Yield indicates the efficiency of a process by measuring good output versus total input. 15. Which visualization method is used to map the flow of materials and information through a process? A. Pareto chart. B. Value stream map. C. Histogram. D. Control chart. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Value stream maps visualize the complete flow of inputs, activities, and outputs for lean optimization. Let's begin with Module 5, Forward and Reverse Logistics. 1. Which distribution design is most suitable when minimizing inventory holding costs is prioritized over delivery lead time? A. Decentralized distribution network. B. Cross-dock network. C. Centralized distribution network. D. Direct-to-store delivery model. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Centralized networks consolidate inventory into fewer locations, reducing holding costs but potentially increasing lead times. 2. Which channel configuration enhances responsiveness at the cost of increased logistics complexity? A. Multi-tiered distribution with regional DCs. B. Hub-and-spoke consolidation system. C. Centralized inventory with parcel shipment. D. Single-tier fulfillment model. Correct answer: A. Explanation: multi-tier systems improve service levels but increase coordination effort, inventory segmentation, and logistics complexity. 3. What is the main advantage of aligning warehouse location with customer demand clusters? A. Reduces customs inspection frequency. B. Minimizes production scheduling variability. C. Shortens lead times and improves service level. D. Eliminates last-mile delivery altogether. Correct answer: C. Explanation: positioning warehouses near demand centers improves responsiveness and delivery reliability. 4. Which trade-off most accurately describes the decision between air freight and ocean freight? A. Volume versus route reliability. B. Speed versus cost. C. Fuel efficiency versus network density. D. Inventory visibility versus damage rate. Correct answer: B. Explanation: air freight provides speed at higher cost, while ocean freight is slower but more cost-effective. 5. Which element most impacts cost in zone-based transportation rate structures? A. Product type. B. Origin terminal lead time. C. Distance between shipping and receiving zones. D. Weight classification system. Correct answer: C. Explanation: zone-based pricing uses geographical distance to calculate cost tiers, with farther zones incurring higher rates. 6. In last-mile delivery, what is the most significant operational challenge? A. Bulk consolidation at origin. B. Inbound carrier scheduling. C. Route density and delivery point variability. D. Customs processing delays. Correct answer: C. Explanation: last-mile inefficiency arises from unpredictable delivery locations and low drop density, increasing cost per unit. 7. Which design enables multi-echelon inventory deployment while maintaining stock visibility? A. Decentralized standalone warehouses. B. Network distribution centers with real-time data integration. C. Drop shipping from suppliers to customers. D. Push-based replenishment model. Correct answer: B. Explanation: integrated DC networks allow organizations to coordinate inventory across locations and optimize fulfillment layers. 8. Which document is essential for customs clearance and contains information on classification and declared value? A. Commercial invoice. B. Bill of lading. C. Packing list. D. Waybill. Correct answer: A. Explanation: the commercial invoice lists item values, classifications, and origin, essential for customs clearance and duties. 9. What is the primary regulatory concern in cross-border shipments of dual-use goods? A. Transit zone fees. B. Restricted trade agreements. C. Export control compliance. D. Sanitary inspection timing. Correct answer: C. Explanation: dual-use items can serve both civilian and military functions, requiring strict export licensing and control. 10. Which mechanism reduces duty payments through re-export of goods in bonded status? A. Foreign trade zone utilization. B. Certificate of origin waiver. C. Import duty drawback policy. D. Generalized system of preferences. Correct answer: A. Explanation: goods in foreign trade zones are exempt from duties unless they enter the domestic market, allowing duty deferral or avoidance. 11. Which principle differentiates reverse logistics from forward logistics? A. Fixed demand location and predictable flow. B. Linear transit routes with high load factors. C. Decentralized product origin and condition uncertainty. D. Reliance on wholesale replenishment logic. Correct answer: C. Explanation: Reverse flows often start at consumer or field locations with varying product condition, making planning complex. 12. Which reverse logistics activity aims to recover economic value from returned products? A. Disposal authorization. B. Asset recovery. C. Warranty validation. D. Claims reconciliation. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Asset recovery includes inspection, repair, and resale processes that recapture value from returns. 13. Which system integrates forward and reverse flows into a unified loop with sustainability objectives? A. Third-party logistics contract. B. Just-in-time distribution model. C. Closed-loop supply chain. D. Order-to-cash fulfillment system. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Closed-loop systems unify forward and return paths, supporting reuse, recycling, and sustainable practices. 14. Which cost factor is most difficult to estimate in reverse logistics network design? A. Labor rate per unit processed. B. Average fuel cost per delivery. C. Return volume variability. D. Warehouse rental agreements. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Unlike forward logistics, reverse flows are often irregular and hard to forecast, complicating cost estimates. 15. Which metric best evaluates the efficiency of a reverse logistics process? A. Fulfillment cycle time. B. Total landed cost. C. Return processing time. D. Forecast accuracy index. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Return processing time measures how quickly return goods are inspected, sorted, and resolved, affecting recovery rates and cost. Let's begin with Module 6, Supply Chain Relationships. 1. Which relationship type is characterized by low interaction and a focus on price and availability? A. Collaborative partnership. B. Strategic alliance. C. Transactional relationship. D. Joint development relationship. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Transactional relationships are low-engagement interactions driven primarily by price and availability, not long-term collaboration. 2. Which factor most directly influences the effectiveness of a strategic customer relationship? A. Frequent contract renegotiation. B. Shared service level metrics and mutual goals. C. Separation of forecasting responsibility. D. Third-party negotiation intermediaries. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Strategic relationships thrive on shared goals and performance alignment to create sustained mutual value. 3. Which customer segmentation criterion is most useful for prioritizing service level differentiation? A. Geographical proximity. B. Annual order frequency. C. Customer profitability and strategic value. D. Order volume consistency. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Segmenting by customer value helps tailor service levels and allocate resources based on strategic importance. 4. Which mechanism best links customer satisfaction measurement to operational planning? A. Qualitative customer interviews. B. Kano model attribute mapping. C. Service level agreements, SLAs. D. Net Promoter Score, NPS. Correct answer. C. Explanation. SLAs tie specific service metrics to delivery performance and allow measurable alignment with customer expectations. 5. Which collaborative method is most effective for managing shared demand uncertainty? A. Order batching incentives. B. Vendor-managed inventory, VMI. C. Backorder penalty clauses. D. Price laddering strategies. Correct answer. B. Explanation. VMI helps reduce the bullwhip effect and improves responsiveness by giving suppliers access to real demand data. 6. What defines a supplier as strategic under-segmentation frameworks. A. They're the lowest cost option available. B. They serve non-core but high-volume functions. C. They provide critical inputs with long-term impact. D. They deliver at highest order frequency. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Strategic suppliers contribute to competitive advantage and require long-term relationship investment. 7. Which supplier development activity most supports joint innovation? A. Scorecard penalty escalation. B. Routine operational audits. C. Shared investment in process improvement. D. Bid rotation scheduling. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Shared investments in innovation help align supplier development with buyer needs and foster long-term collaboration. 8. Which governance approach emphasizes long-term trust over contractual enforcement? A. Relational governance. B. Performance-based contracting. C. Transaction cost minimization. D. Hierarchical coordination. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Relational governance relies on mutual understanding and cooperation instead of legal enforcement to manage relationships. 9. Which tool best supports supplier performance tracking and communication? A. Material Requirements Plan, MRP. B. Balanced Scorecard. C. Supplier Performance Scorecard. D. Critical Path Method. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Supplier scorecards provide a structured, consistent method for evaluating and discussing supplier performance. 10. Which performance indicator best reflects supplier risk sharing in volatile environments? A. Percentage of cost plus contracts. B. On-time in full, ODIF delivery rate. C. Joint KPI attainment across partners. D. Forecast error variance. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Joint KPIs show both sides are aligned in goals and performance, especially valuable in unstable conditions. 11. Which condition typically triggers a shift from transactional to strategic relationship governance? A. Lower cost per unit delivered. B. Improved SKU rationalization. C. Increased interdependence and shared goals. D. Decline in order batch variability. Correct answer, C. Explanation. As organizations grow interdependent, strategic collaboration becomes necessary to manage mutual outcomes effectively. 12. Which customer collaboration model most reduces the bullwhip effect? A. Tactical price flexibility. B. Collaborative forecasting and replenishment. C. Push-based inventory allocation. D. Periodic sourcing negotiations. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Collaborative planning ensures that upstream production aligns with real demand, reducing amplification of errors. 13. Which supplier segmentation method best distinguishes innovation partners from commodity providers? A. Pareto volume classification. B. Spend category bundling. C. Value impact versus supply risk matrix. D. Procurement budget allocation. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Strategic sourcing tools like the Kraljic matrix classify suppliers by value and risk, highlighting those critical for innovation. 14. Which supplier continuity strategy is most effective during systemic disruptions? A. Fixed price contracts for critical items. B. Single source vendor loyalty programs. C. Dual sourcing with regional diversification. D. Strict lead time compliance penalties. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Regional diversification and multi-sourcing reduce dependence and increase supply chain resilience during crises. 15. Which metric best evaluates relationship performance across functional silos? A. Net landed cost. B. Internal customer satisfaction index. C. Cross-functional joint KPI achievement. D. Return to vendor rate. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Joint KPIs reinforce accountability and coordination between internal functions or supply chain partners. Let's take a quick break. Now's the perfect time to show some love. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this video. Your support keeps us fired up and ready to keep bringing you more awesome content. Let's begin with Module 7, Supply Chain Risk. 1. Which of the following best defines an operational supply chain risk? A. Sudden currency fluctuation affecting contract value. B. Natural disaster halting port activity. C. Production downtime due to equipment failure. D. Trade sanctions imposed by a foreign government. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Operational risks are internal disruptions such as breakdowns, process failures, or quality issues. 2. Which principle is central to a proactive risk management strategy? A. Contingency reserve creation post-disruption. B. Real-time visibility of supplier compliance. C. Scenario planning and early identification of risk. D. Customer service restoration plans. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Proactive risk management emphasizes anticipation and prevention through tools like scenario planning. 3. Which risk control method most closely aligns with supply chain governance? A. Supplier performance scorecarding. B. Audit compliance with documented policies. C. Business impact analysis tools. D. Service recovery procedure mapping. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Governance uses audits and policy enforcement to ensure compliance and reduce risk exposure. 4. Which strategy best represents a reactive risk response? A. Inventory prepositioning in high-risk areas. B. Disaster recovery plan activation after disruption. C. Supplier diversification to reduce dependency. D. Dual sourcing with shared volumes. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Reactive responses are implemented after a disruption has occurred, like executing recovery plans. 5. Which term best distinguishes resilience from robustness in supply chains? A. Resilience prevents disruption. Robustness adapts to it. B. Robustness reflects fixed capacity. Resilience ensures agility. C. Resilience emphasizes recovery. Robustness emphasizes continuity. D. Robustness aligns with modular design. Resilience reflects redundancy. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly. Robustness is the ability to maintain function during disruptions. 6. Which category of risk is most likely impacted by changes in import-export regulations? A. Operational risk. B. Geopolitical risk. C. Financial risk. D. Environmental risk. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Geopolitical risks include government policy, regulation changes, and international trade tensions. 7. Which analytical method evaluates multiple scenarios with input uncertainty to assess potential outcomes? A. Failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA. B. Risk heat mapping. C. Monte Carlo simulation. D. Root cause analysis. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Monte Carlo simulation uses random sampling to model different possible outcomes and risk exposure. 8. Which technique visually displays the relative priority of risks based on likelihood and severity? A. Pareto chart. B. Probability impact matrix. C. Control chart. D. Box and whisker plot. Correct answer. B. Explanation. A probability impact matrix maps risks, showing which ones require the most urgent attention. 9. What is the primary purpose of a business continuity plan? A. Minimize cycle time in replenishment processes. B. Ensure product traceability across echelons. C. Enable recovery of operations following disruption. D. Align supplier KPIs with lean inventory targets. Correct answer: C. Explanation: business continuity plans aim to keep critical operations running or quickly restored during a disruption. 10. Which risk response strategy involves accepting a known risk without attempting to change its probability or impact? A. Mitigation. B. Avoidance. C. Transfer. D. Acceptance. Correct answer: D. Explanation: risk acceptance acknowledges the potential impact, but chooses not to act due to cost-benefit trade-offs. 11. Which tool is most commonly used in FMEA to evaluate the severity, occurrence, and detection of a failure mode? A. Critical to quality tree. B. Risk priority number, RPN. C. Statistical control chart. D. Cumulative flow diagram. Correct answer: B. Explanation: RPN combines severity, occurrence, and detection scores to prioritize failure modes for corrective action. 12. Which action would most effectively mitigate environmental supply chain risk? A. Adding safety stock at each node. B. Developing alternative transportation modes. C. Contracting with temporary labor providers. D. Deploying ERP for real-time financial visibility. Correct answer: B. Explanation: environmental disruptions like weather require alternate logistics options to maintain flow. 13. Which risk monitoring metric would most directly track supply chain disruption frequency? A. Supplier on-time delivery rate. B. Total landed cost deviation. C. Incident rate per supply lane. D. Order cycle time standard deviation. Correct answer: C. Explanation: incident rate is a direct measure of disruption frequency and helps identify high-risk lanes or processes. 14. Which approach best integrates quantitative and qualitative data in risk prioritization? A. Benchmarking competitor risk actions. B. Scoring model with weighted criteria. C. Brainstorming with cross-functional teams. D. Heat mapping by supply chain tier. Correct answer: B. Explanation: scoring models allow weighted inputs from both measurable and judgment-based assessments for robust prioritization. 15. Which principle underpins risk transfer strategies in supply chains? A. Outsourcing production to low-cost countries. B. Contractually assigning liability to another party. C. Investing in redundant systems and buffers. D. Reducing exposure by limiting SKUs. Correct answer: B. Explanation: risk transfer shifts responsibility for loss through insurance or contract clauses, reducing internal burden. Let's begin with Module 8, Optimization, Sustainability, and Technology. 1. Which optimization technique is most appropriate for solving large-scale transportation network problems with linear constraints? A. Monte Carlo simulation. B. Linear programming. C. Critical path analysis. D. Heuristic search. Correct answer: B. Explanation: linear programming is effective for solving constrained optimization problems, such as minimizing costs in a transportation network. 2. Which trade-off must be considered when designing a supply chain for maximum resilience? A. Customer satisfaction versus promotional pricing. B. Inventory turns versus average shipping cost. C. Cost efficiency versus redundancy and flexibility. D. SKU count versus lead time compression. Correct answer: C. Explanation: achieving resilience typically requires redundancy and flexibility, which can increase costs and reduce efficiency. 3. Which strategy delays product differentiation until closer to the point of demand? A. Global standardization. B. Supply chain segmentation. C. Postponement. D. Takt time leveling. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Postponement allows for customization to be deferred until customer demand is clearer, increasing responsiveness and reducing waste. 4. Which objective function best represents a total cost optimization approach? A. Minimize customer service response time. B. Maximize average order quantity. C. Minimize transportation, inventory, and facility costs. D. Maximize product line diversity. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Total cost optimization focuses on reducing cumulative costs across the supply chain rather than optimizing individual functions. 5. What is a common network design trade-off in multi-node supply chain systems? A. Increased asset turnover versus energy consumption. B. Centralized control versus decentralized risk exposure. C. Shipment weight versus labor productivity. D. Carbon offsetting versus product quality inspection. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Centralized models reduce cost but increase exposure to localized disruptions. Decentralization offers resilience at higher cost. 6. Which pillar of ESG is addressed by ensuring ethical labor practices across the supply chain? A. Environmental. B. Governance. C. Social. D. Product life cycle. Correct answer. C. Explanation. The social pillar of ESG includes human rights, labor conditions, and community impact. 7. Which framework most effectively supports circular economy principles in supply chains? A. Just-in-time replenishment. B. Reverse logistics and product recovery systems. C. Vendor-managed inventory. D. TCO-based supplier scorecards. Correct answer. B. Explanation. Circular economy requires reuse and recovery, supported by robust reverse logistics capabilities. 8. Which carbon reduction strategy targets emissions from transportation activities? A. Extended producer responsibility, EPR. B. Carbon offset investment in forestry. C. Modal shift from road to rail. D. Eco-design for packaging materials. Correct answer. C. Explanation. Rail transportation typically emits fewer greenhouse gases than road transport, making modal shift an effective strategy. 9. Which sustainability regulation requires firms to account for environmental impact across the full product life cycle? A. Material safety data requirements. B. Extended producer responsibility. C. ISO 9001 certification. D. SOX financial accountability rules. Correct answer. B. Explanation. EPR regulations hold producers accountable for the environmental impact of their products from design to disposal. 10. Which digital technology most directly enables real-time visibility of shipments and asset tracking? A. Predictive analytics tools. B. Cloud ERP systems. C. Internet of Things IoT. D. Blockchain ledger recording. Correct answer. C. Explanation. IoT devices with sensors provide real-time data on asset location, condition, and movement. 11. Which application of AI is most relevant to demand sensing in supply chain planning? A. Cybersecurity rule automation. B. Automated routing of invoices. C. Real-time promotion impact forecasting. D. Chatbot-driven procurement requests. Correct answer. C. Explanation. AI-based demand sensing uses real-time inputs like promotions and weather to refine forecasts rapidly. 12. Which technology offers decentralized, tamper-evident record keeping across multiple supply chain nodes? A. Edge computing. B. Blockchain. C. Cloud orchestration. D. Centralized master data management. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Blockchain enables secure, distributed record keeping that is immutable and shared across stakeholders. 13. Which cybersecurity vulnerability is most relevant to cloud-based supply chain integration platforms? A. Hardware component obsolescence. B. Phishing attacks and credential compromise. C. Warehouse temperature deviation alerts. D. Late-stage customer churn risk. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Phishing attacks pose a significant threat to cloud platforms where credential security is paramount. 14. Which factor most often limits ROI from new technology adoption in supply chains? A. Excessive cloud storage billing. B. Insufficient data standardization across systems. C. Lack of mobile app development. D. Underuse of paperless workflows. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Without standardized data formats, digital systems can't fully integrate, limiting value extraction. 15. Which metric would best indicate success of a supply chain digital transformation initiative? A. Year-over-year cost savings in HR. B. Reduction in system-generated error logs. C. Improvement in end-to-end order cycle time. D. Increase in procurement policy documents. Correct answer, C. Explanation. A reduced order cycle time reflects improved integration, automation, and flow efficiency post-transformation. Thanks so much for sticking with me until the end. I'm really glad to have you here. Don't forget to check the description below for links to all the study materials. You'll find everything you need to succeed. Also, check out our full CSCP playlist. We've already broken down all 8 modules of the CSCP curriculum, simply and clearly, to help you master every concept. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the content and brings more valuable resources your way. Until next time, keep up the great work, and I'll see you in the next module.